All right, we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Alex channel. This is another seller update video with what has sold on eBay in June 2019. So yes, welcome everyone. And we haven't made an update video in a while. We did one in January, so we're going to show you what we have for this time here. All right, what's sold on eBay 2019? Let me see if that works here at the Hangouts. Should work. We've been having some technical issues here. There we go. All right, so we can go to all of the orders here. And the date I'm recording this is on June 16th, 15th, depending on when you're watching this. So let's see here. So we haven't had a lot of growth for the last couple months. Not entirely sure why. We haven't really been losing business, but not much of a growth. But we do have plans coming next. Since it's June, I'm going to assume sometime in August. Now, here is what has sold. We've sold books here. We're probably going to stop selling books soon because we've had a lot of trouble selling books, and books only seem to sell now for like $1 or so. Let's see here. We sold women's clothing, Heroescape toys. This one was an okay sale. Not the greatest, but okay. This one, I guess, was a bad sale. Waiting for a person to pay here. We had to open up an unpaid item case here. This was an awesome sale. We sold, it was a brand new of tags, Roundhouse and Tree York men's size, extra large, cotton brown plaid dress shirt. I'll show you here. Better look here. This was a shirt I believe we got from Goodwill. Goodwill had a brand new with tags shirt, and we shipped that out. Made some money on the shipping as well for that. But yeah, it was like a cotton polyester blend. It was their Travel Smart series, easy care performance, resists wrinkles, specially finished, looks fresh all day. But yeah, we sold that. Average value as comparison, we sold it for 2027 as compared to 40. And it's a Dillard's brand shirt. So yeah, that was a good sale. All right, let's see next one here. Another book, women's shirt. Sometimes women's shirts can sell not for bad prices. Like this one was a better one. I guess about almost $11, the shirt and the shipping combined. This one was a light shirt, so we probably shipping was like only $2-3 or so. So maybe $6-7 from that. Another book. This was a unusual incident I wanted to bring up. So we had a buyer who bought a shirt and requested for us to on a later date for some reason. Contacted eBay about it just to figure out what to do, and eBay said, "Oh, you can wait for the buyer's day, and then yep, you'll get a what's it called, like a late shipping punishment on your account, but you just call up eBay and they'll take that off." And I decided, no, it's not worth that. I'm gonna just go ahead and ship it right away because we do have, I believe we had like a 3-day shipping and handling time, so we could wait like 2-3 days. But I decided to just send it out immediately, and nothing really happened. Like the buyer then wasn't like mad or anything. It's just something they were requesting. Let's see, another book. This one was an iffy sale. I'm not crazy about it, but we did make some money on it. Alexander Julian It's not a brand I recommend getting, but this one was like an old shirt that we had up for a while. Another okay sale. This one was a great sale. Um, Worthington. It's not a brand I really would recommend, I think, but for some reason this one is sold really fairly well. I think it's a size. Oh, it's extra large. Um, yeah, it was just like a brightly colored striped shirt. So that did well. More Heroescape, another book. And Taylor Loft sometimes does okay, but it's not crazy about it. The buyer who bought this shirt bought the shirt and started complaining that, oh, it's not new, it's not this and that. And I'm like, well, we sent you several photographs of the item. You decided to buy the item. We stated that it was new without tags, and you're claiming, oh, it's not new. I bought thousands of shirts. I mean, like, just kind of a buyer who's trying to, scam the store. Let's see here. Another Alexander Julian shirt. It's about 5, $6. So, Heroescape, another Heroescape. We had one buyer bought a Banana Republic men's shirt who was from Indonesia. We shipped the shirt off. We actually went into to the USPS postal office, and it shipped from Matthews, even though we're in Charlotte, but Matthews was the nearest one close to us. Um, Went to Florida International, was getting a bunch of notifications nonstop, and then nothing updated, and then just arrived back to Miami, left Miami, and went to Taipei, which is the capital of Taiwan. So I don't know why it went to the wrong country, but it did. Then it went to Jakarta, which is where it needs to go, but I didn't really say arrive. It just says departed, 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 and nothing has been updated since the beginning of the month. And today's 16th, so about 15 days have passed. So I'm pretty much assuming that this is already done and taken care of. Not sure though. North Face sometimes sells okay. This one wasn't as much as I wanted to, but we made money on that. Another Ann Taylor. CDs for some reason haven't really been selling well, so I'm kind of avoiding that as well. But we don't have a lot of CDs. We just have a ton of books. Um, let's see here. So drawings and paintings. Artist. Um, we've been following an artist online on eBay by the name of Jose Trujillo, and he has a lot of drawings, and we've made a similar format of the listing, basically an auction, 99 cents, and then we bumped up the shipping so that if it doesn't sell well, we'll make money on the shipping. So for this, I think we made maybe 9, $10 off a drawing, which is fine. Um, Heroescape, another book. So I'll pull up the drawing here. This was an old drawing that I had in 2012, I believe. Literally was just drawn on copy paper with like markers and pens. But yeah, somebody liked it, and I think the guy was from like Washington D.C. or something. Let me see if I can open up my store to pull up older items that I have sold. For some reason, eBay doesn't always show everything that has been sold. So I'm going to go to sold listings, and let me go gallery view so I can go by faster here. Okay, this is where it stopped. Charles Tyrwitz is a brand that I had one shirt just to try out, and we had it a very long time online. And then eventually it sold. And I think it was because the shipping was high on that. So maybe I might try that out again. Another book, another drawing. The same buyer bought these two drawings. This was a Brooks Brothers shirt that we sold, and then one buyer hated the shirt for some reason and made a bunch of false claims. Basically, it was causing trouble and sent the shirt back to us, and we sold it again to another buyer who loved the shirt. So as you can tell, some buyers can be scamming. JM collection was a random shirt that we had that we sold. More random shirts. Don't recommend Forces at Canada. We tried the brand out. Didn't do well on that. Made maybe like $1 or broke even on that. Wasn't a good one. Old shorts we had. We definitely do not recommend getting like off-brand shirts. Like Caribbean Joe, we would typically avoid, but this one was brand new with tags. Heroescape, Brooks Brothers. So Brooks Brothers again, I recommend getting. Okay, so this was back from March, so we're going fairly back now. But yeah, Brooks Brothers always does well for us. So you can tell we can't seem to sell any books for more than $1. So I definitely am not recommending books. Brooks Brothers, Chaps is not a brand that does well with us for some reason. NES games, old paper money, more shirts, more books. As you can tell, still they sold for like $1. Um, yeah, books for some reason are very competitive too, so don't recommend that. Some more, another CD, more books. This one sold for $2.19, so barely made more than $1. Uh, what else? Board game, more shirts, and Heroescape. So sometimes brand new tags can pull in a lot of money too. Like this Ann Taylor sold for $27, which was good for us. Polo Ralph Lauren. Thinking about trying Polo Ralph Lauren because that's been sometimes selling with us. Open up this one here. The ones I've heard not to really mess with are the ones with the green tags, but there is also there's one series I want to get into, which is going to be like this one. I'm wondering about it because sometimes they do sell well, sometimes they don't. Um, but there's like a brand that sells like in Macy's as an example that does like fairly expensive. Like here's like an example, like this one's value was 85, this one sells for 70, and it's just like a button-up shirt. I mean, you can get it at Goodwill for like maybe some, depending on the price, is anywhere from $2 to $5, but now it's like more to $5 depending on the Goodwill. But yeah, this pretty much is what has been selling for this year so far. Yeah, so pretty much those are our most recent sales. Stop screen sharing. There we go. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, family, subscribe for more. We'll show you some more eBay sales as we continue on our journey with the Grow Alex channel. Thank you. See you all next time. Bye.